Yo, what is up guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. And in this one, I want to talk about the best thing about Call of Duty DLC, which actually has very little to do with the DLC itself. But before we get into that nitty gritty, I gotta start this video off with a little bit of a rant and kind of let my inner thoughts out, so to speak. You know what they say, it's not really good for you to keep too much tension built up inside, so you might as well let it out, right? So that's partially what I'm gonna do here. Because quite frankly, I feel like this cow. I feel like this cow that has been over milked and I've been jerked off so much that I just don't have anything left. Actually, come to speak of such a thing, kind of reminds me of this girl I knew once. I wonder if she has the same number. Maybe after I'm done doing this commentary, I might find out. But anyway, let's get into what I was just talking about. So I feel like this cow that's been over milked and there's no milk left, and on top of that, you're not feeding me, okay? So I've got nothing left, so I'm basically gonna moo my ass off right now until a change happens, more or less. And now, as you know, with Activision, what they're doing right now is obviously they're milking this whole DLC thing or whatnot. They're taking a step in the right direction, okay? But let's get this straight. I know this has been talked about already, and I know that I've mentioned it previously, but I'm gonna do it in a different way this time, okay? Here's the way it goes. It's 2018. All DLC should be free. There's a whole bunch of other big franchises that are doing it. And Activision right now, obviously, they're trying to make as much money as possible. They're legally obligated to do so to their shareholders, obviously, by law. But here's the thing, though. There's got to be another solution for this shit, because quite frankly, why do you keep jerking me when I got nothing left to give, man? I mean, seriously, like, it's like, basically Drifter said it best in his video. It's like that cow that's just being over milked, and at this point, and I'm basically dry as fuck right now, okay? So, at this point, all DLC should be free, and that's the bottom line. It's something that is definitely overdue, and I think that with the unification of the Call of Duty community this year with Black Ops 4, because it's gonna be, there's no doubt that it's gonna be a solid Call of Duty game. There are things that are continually getting teased. Leaks are happening. There's gonna be more leaks within a few days. There's sure as hell is gonna be a hell of a lot more leaks. I'd say a day or two before the game officially releases, because it's around the time when the servers actually go live. And on top of that, right now, according to a recent update on Charlie Intel, you can't play the game just like last year. You can't play the game until there's a day one update. But as we all know, and as history tends to repeat itself time and time again, that day one update is going to happen before day one itself. So there's going to be, we're pretty much going to know everything we need to know about the game even before that, maybe. So again, the Call of Duty community with this game is definitely going to be united for many, many reasons. We're getting a lot of everything that we've ever wanted, except for campaign. RIP for those campaign people. I feel your pain, and I must humbly apologize. And if I were in charge, I would not take such a thing away from you. It's basically like taking pussy away from a man that has to continually have sex on a regular basis in order to relieve his stress, or just because he loves doing it. Probably both. But anyway, yeah, it's not really good to take a man's favorite toy away, okay? And some people out there just really enjoy campaign, and it really sucks that got taken away this year. So hopefully with next year and the year after that, hopefully they will take a few notes, and we will have a campaign for you guys. And I hope that a more percentage of us will be happier because of it. But anyway, back on to the subject here. The best thing, the absolute best thing about Call of Duty DLC is actually not the DLC itself. Well, it won't be the DLC itself until it becomes free, and who knows, I might just pull Innate Thoughts and briefly mention that in every single video that I make. Anything that I want to get that attention out there, I'm gonna say it every other video, because it makes for good entertainment, it makes it for fun, and he's a damn good content creator, and I love him to death, by the way. Shout out to 8 Thoughts, by the way. Like he's gonna watch this video. But anyway, with all that being said, listen. The best thing about Call of Duty DLC right now, at this given point in time, especially when around DLC 1 hits, they got this promotional thing that's funny as fuck, and it's called the Replacers. And if you guys have no idea about that, I will leave a link in the description right down below. There's a video of a compilation of all the episodes or whatever you want to call them of the Replacers. And hell, I would also be for a Replacers movie. I think that shit would be fucking hilarious. And and basically, it always makes me laugh every time I watch it. And quite frankly, I'm expecting the Replacers to return in Black Ops 4. There's no reason for them not to return. How in the world can you not like the Replacers? Unless you don't have a sense of humor, okay? So if you don't have a sense of humor, then okay, you have an excuse. But if you have any sense of humor whatsoever, then you probably love the Replacers. Most of you that are watching this video know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. And by the way, let me know down in the comment section below which episode of the Replacers or which part of the Replacers episode do you like the best? As far as I'm concerned, I have absolutely no idea because I like every single one of them. Every single one of them has it's up my level. It's up my alley in terms of that kind of sense of humor. So I mean, I like everything. Quite frankly, when it comes to back when I was working at my old job at the restaurant, that's the kind of sense of humor that I had, because sometimes working at the restaurant, especially when we were bored, when there wasn't much work to go on, it drove me so crazy. And I'm a person, as if you guys haven't figured out by now, I get bored very easily, so I constantly need to be entertained, or I constantly need to entertain myself. And wow, that could easily get very perverted. But anyway, back onto the subject here. So yeah, what I used to do at work is I'd let this other side of me out, and that kind of sense of humor would come out, and I would just be goofy, crazy, and borderline psychotic to a sense, or a combination of all the three. So basically what would happen is I would entertain myself at work by being as goofy and as crazy as I could possibly be to make the time go by. So yeah. But anyway, with Call of Duty being big this year, we need to unite. We need to do whatever we need to do in our power, whether that means making a crazy commentary like this one, or a crazy video, or constantly pushing them to be like, hey, this DLC formula that you guys have going on right now, other than the Replacers, is very, very dated. And basically every single piece of DLC should be free, and yeah, it is as simple as that. And other games are doing it, and other games are succeeding at it, so Call of Duty needs to follow suit in that aspect. But in due time, if we persevere, it will happen. In due time. I mean, I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for over 3.5 years now, and I never expected to make as many subscribers as I had. Now, granted, the amount of subscribers I have is very, very small, especially when you compare it to the other Call of Duty YouTubers out there, or even to other people that are smaller channels that are growing way faster than even I am. But at the same time, it's perseverance to what got me to this point. So I am respectfully calling upon the Call of Duty community to basically unite and get the word out there. Like, make this DLC shit for free. Mention it in every single one of your videos very briefly, like, hey, let's make this DLC free. So yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. Let me know what you think about the video, about the commentary, about everything. And by the way, who do you guys got in the Conor McGregor fight on Saturday versus Khabib? As far as my opinion, I got Conor, not because he's more entertaining, but because he's more unpredictable when it comes to the fight game. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about everything. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.